And we are live from Singapore. 大家好，我是齐飞. My name is Pamela Chi, and welcome to 火币 Pro. Well, today we are going to be introducing a relatively new ad token that you guys might or might not have heard of that recently launched on HADX in April. Some of the more familiar ad tokens include BAT and also ADX. But we are introducing a new token called DATX, and we have Mona from DATX today. Say hi, Mona.
Hello everyone, this is Mona from DATX. So today we are going to introduce you about our project, Digital Advertising Terminals.
We will have more with Mona later, but I just want to recap last week's episode. We had a great discussion with Jin Lee, who was the founder of Ontology. For those of you who missed last week's episodes and all previous episodes, please go to 火币 Pro's YouTube channel to catch up. Also, remember to hit subscribe to 火币 Pro on YouTube. Our social media includes our 火币 Pro official Telegram. Please search 火币 Pro official. Twitter at 火币_Pro. Instagram at 火币 Pro. Please check out the links at the description box below. Moving on to HADX. So, ladies and gentlemen, the third round of the HADX voting concluded yesterday, 16th May at 1 p.m. Singapore time. And the next round has already started, and it will conclude in 5 days at 1 p.m. May 21st. So, a little bit more about the voting on HADX. As you can see, there are a couple of tokens that are being listed for voting: RFR, YCC, PRA, PXC, CAF, ECOM, and FTI, Gene, etc., etc. So a little bit more about HADX. HADX is an exchange which gives power to the people. You vote for which token you want to be listed. Please check out the updated rules and also the announcements on the HADX website right now and vote for your favorite projects. What else are we going to... Oh, okay, let's move on to the Blockchain Festival Vietnam, which I know that Mona is actually going to be at too, right? So, yeah, if anybody wants a job in the blockchain industry or wants to work for DATX, this is the person that you should be talking to in Vietnam.
Come to us.
Yeah, we have a lot of viewers with us from Vietnam today. Hello, everyone. If I spoke some Vietnamese, I would say hello in Vietnamese, but my Vietnamese is absolutely terrible. But for those of you in Vietnam, the Blockchain Festival will be held in Ho Chi Minh City at Gem City from the 24th to the 25th of May. So let us check out the Blockchain Festival website right now. So, Blockchain Festival Vietnam happening 24th, 25th. We have, let's take a look at the agenda. So day one, we are focusing on technology, and we have, let's check out what speakers we have. Oh, okay, founder of Kyber is going to be speaking at 11 o'clock on the first day. Jeffrey Wernick from Uber, Airbnb, 11:30. We also have a couple of other interesting speakers who will be talking about the potential and pitfalls of public chains. 火币 Capital will be there too. Second day is focusing on applications, and we have Selena Lin, CEO of DRC. Who else do we have? Link Eye is going to be there, and also Mona Du. I see 11:50 day 2, disrupting content and advertisement block by block, panel 4. Right? Are you excited about your talk?
Of course, have to tell you guys more.
All right, so once again, Blockchain Festival Vietnam, we are doing something really cool at 火币. We are giving all students free tickets. So if you need to buy tickets, if you're not a student, please click on buy tickets. And we also have, I believe, a 50% off promo code, which is 火币 Talk. So if you quote 火币 Talk, you will get half of your tickets. A little bit more about the format of the show today. We actually want to keep it as interactive as possible, so please keep your questions coming on the live chat bot on YouTube. We are going to be taking a couple of questions, and also, once again, we will be airdropping in a little bit more about the airdrop. We're giving away more than 800,000 DATX, but the airdrop will only commence if we hit a minimum of 2,000 viewers during streaming. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you have not shared this live stream with your friends and family, please do it right now. Those of you who don't know how to find your UID, very simple. Just log on to Huobi Pro, click on account and security, and ta-da, your UID will be right here. Now, at the end of the show, I will be announcing how many airdrop tokens everybody is getting. Simply comment on the live chat with your Huobi UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam to qualify for the airdrop pool tier with HIT. One important note, the message has been changed from Huobi UID at Vote on Hadex to Huobi UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam. So please input your UID followed by the right message, which is Blockchain Festival Vietnam. All tokens will be deposited into your Hadex account within 3 working days after the official announcement is posted on Medium. So back to Mona. Everybody's always telling me, you know, there are no women in crypto, and I just want to say that is absolute rubbish. It's because no women are busy whining on Twitter, so you don't see them. But there are actually a lot of women in the blockchain space, and today we have Mona from the ATX. So Mona, tell us more about yourself.
Hi, hello everyone. So actually, I started career as marketing specialist. So at the beginning, I entered Electrolux as a global leadership program training here, and rotating on different roles, I realized that marketing is so important to all the enterprises. And I picked up digital marketing as my specialty. And here I want to utilize my specialty in digital advertising and performance marketing to help DATX grow.
Okay, so I know that you basically speak German, you speak Chinese, you speak English. Any other languages that you speak that we should know about?
A bit Polish, maybe?
Oh, wow, Polish. There we go. Yep, so how are you even how did you even get started in this?
Well, I think I have a taste for fast-changing, growing things, and
you're
also for different culture. Yes, avant-garde type. So even my master thesis, when I graduated from Goethe University Frankfurt, focused on quantitative marketing. I actually wrote a thesis about pay what you want pricing mechanism. It's a quite new business model, and I tested. I realized that people are not like the classic economic theory would assume as rational and only selfish. No, people are not like this. We did on-field experiments, and we did in real business, and people actually care for the awareness, the welfare of the other people, and they care for fairness. That's why I think decentralized solution would be our next way to have a revolutionary digital advertising ecosystem, and also expand to other ecosystems as well.
Yeah, welfare and fairness. I think that is why we are all in the blockchain space, because you should always take care of your own people, and as usual, don't trust, verify, and I think that is part of what DATX is doing as well. But what exactly does DATX stand for? I mean, do you say that, or is it like DATX? Do people say DATX as well?
Well, I don't mind you say both ways, but
okay.
We say DATX because it's an abbreviation for digital advertising terminals. And yeah, so keeping this way, we are building the unified protocols for the whole system, and people could have a secure, efficient, effective, and sustainable ecosystem here.
So how did DATX start?
Well, we actually is initiated by the Cosmia Foundation in Singapore, and we developed the whole system. Yes, now we have this on screen. So, developed in collaboration with Avazu as a global leading programmatic advertising platform. On Avazu, we already have over 1,000 advertisers, over 3,000 high-quality media as publishers, and over 200 applications. So every day we have active users reaching 3 billion using the SDK, and we have 10 billion daily traffic.
Okay, hang on a second. What exactly is Avazu again?
So we take it as a programmatic advertising platform. So it's invisible here. It has collaborated with the Facebook, Google, even Amazon's AWS. So
okay, hang on a second. So Avazu collaborated with Amazon, Facebook, Google, but we don't know about it as regular people because that's not what we hear about, right?
It's the specialized services providing to all the platforms.
Okay.
So on visible part, you see you are using the apps from all these platforms, and this is a specialized service providing to those
So Avasu is the parent company of DATX.
I won't say that. We are an independent team operating the blockchain project here. So DATX is an independent project team.
Okay. And so Cosma Foundation is tied into this thing how? It was started?
Let's say, yeah, I'm hired by Cosma Foundation.
Ah, okay, I understand now. So, okay, everything is a big family. What exactly is DATX trying to do in the blockchain space? Like, what problems is it like trying to solve?
Well,
I mean, why do we have this token?
Of course, there are a few core challenges in the industry. Can we have the next slide? So, yeah, let me explain to you guys. At the current stage, you see, okay, this is a tiny body part actually from the user profile. We have the advisors at platforms and users all separated. So the high investment gets low returns for advertisers. And there's a conflict between advertisers and users because the advertisers want to push more ads delivered to users while users probably, they got private data exposed and they don't own the data, and also they have no say on this. So it's not optional what kind of ads the users are receiving. So we have data privacy and security pitfalls. As long as the server of a platform goes down, the data leaks out, and the data is fragmented. So we can't construct a full and comprehensive user profile. Advertising customization also needs improvement. And at last, the exclusion of users' interest in the whole advertising value chain. And we want to include the users.
Okay, explain this more to me in terms of the users. You said that the users used to have no say about the ads they watch. So how will that change with DATX?
We already include the users, and we will build user behavior profile as a database. And with this database, we back up with big data analysis and AI
Okay, hang on. This is a really big word. Big data analysis. What exactly does big data mean to you?
Imagine that in the old times, we don't have this very high-speed calculation power. So people do sampling, pick like 100 from a billion people, and they do a little bit biased analysis on those people. But big data, it has to include more, and with a large volume, high velocity, and with large variety as well. So this is big data. You have all comprehensive data, structured, unstructured, combined here. And with AI, artificial intelligence, we can optimize and get the way to the people and to deliver the more targeted or content.
Okay, and so what about your competitors in the space? What makes you different from your competitors?
Yeah, of course. There are a few projects probably people get to know, but in our project here, we already launched Avasu's APX. So DATX token is accepted as a payment method on Avasu's advertising exchange platform. So we are already in use. And secondly, we include users, just as I said. Users here play a role, and they have a say. They can vote, and they can say what kind of ad they actually want or like to see. And thirdly, with all the data backup, we have a well-established platform. Everything would be like immediately get in use.
Okay, so Avasu is only accepting DATX on its platform, or they're also accepting fiat?
There are other currencies.
Okay.
USD, euros, and the RMB. So, but DATX is only cryptocurrency accepted here. And also, yeah, we have a partner, Game.com. They also accept DATX to buy the.
Wait, hang on. You guys are a partner with Game.com, and they are using your token as part of the site?
Well, you can buy their pets with DATX. How fantastic.
Oh, wow, cool. So if you guys want some pets on Game.com, please get some DATX. And if you want some free DATX to buy your pets on Game.com, we have an airdrop coming up. And please make sure to share this with all your friends and family, because the airdrop will only happen if we hit the minimum tier of 2,000 viewers. And once again, we have 800,000 DATX tokens that we are airdropping today. And at the end of the show, I will be announcing how many airdrop tokens you guys are getting. Simply comment on the live chat with your Huobi UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam to qualify for the airdrop pool tier with HIT. Please note that we've also changed the message from Huobi UID at Vote on HatX to Huobi UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam. So please remember to input the right message. It is Blockchain Festival Vietnam. All tokens will be deposited into your HatX account within 3 working days after the official announcement is posted on Medium. All right, let's check out the Q&A, Mona. Let's see. Oh, here's an interesting one. How is DATX different from XRapid, XCurrent of Ripple ecosystem? They cater to a fast movement of money transferred.
Okay, yeah. So these are the other project based on their own ecosystem, and here we are. We got Avatar already well established, and we can already use DATX. And here is actually based on, let's say it's different range, and we got experts from different industries, blockchain projects, and operating system, and also me as a digital advertising. I won't say expert, but I'm a friend of many experts, yes.
Okay, next question. We are not seeing any questions. Can somebody up the feed for us? All right, while we're waiting for the questions, because we have a little technical glitch, we are going to continue talking to Mona. So, Mona, tell me more about this partnership that you have. I know that besides Game, you guys actually partnered with a couple of other companies as well. Anything you can share?
Yeah.
That's not insider information?
If you visit our website, you can see the full list, and I briefly introduced their ELF blockchain that is quite hot at the moment.
Okay.
Also, the Game, as we said, another few like Quantum, and that's well known as well. So just check on our website and look for more.
I also heard, a little bird told me that you guys had a partnership with OCN. Is that true?
Well, we already reached a strategic partnership here. OCN as sharing economy project, so they can utilize our public chain is developing at the moment, DATX chain. So when they integrate on the DATX chain, they are also developing their own cross-chain technology. So the two ecosystem would integrate with ease, and we will have the two ecosystem develop simultaneously.
Nice.
And users can benefit from both.
Okay, well, I know that Patrick Dai from Quantum is actually one of the advisors for DATX, which kind of instantly ups the credibility of the token because he is a big and established name. But are there any other advisors that you want to share with us who are involved in that project or investors?
Yeah, so, well, we got Happy from Gate.com and Lonnie Ma from ELF, as I just mentioned. Another few big names. Just check out, yeah.
Okay, so another question from Sarah. Why is DATX called DATX?
DATX again, Digital Advertising Terminals. So we have established this. We want to have a unified protocol for the whole digital advertising system, but we will expand further. So you see, there are economies using advertising all the time. The apps you're using, the social apps, the games you're playing, the browsers you're viewing, and even music and video apps. So everything you can see ads, and that's how we play a role here. We want to deliver that could be valuable and useful and even preferred to you guys.
Okay, question from Bao. What challenges do you foresee for DATX?
I would say it's the scaling issue. As we know, the advertising industry, very large volume of the data, high concurrency. We have to meet the demand for the huge, magnificent data processing. And we are trying to solve this. And we already established plug-in based system architecture. And also we adopted DPoS, delegate proof of stake, so that you can vote for your supernodes and you have a say in this, and they will have their magnificent calculating power to solve the issues.
Explain this to me, so I'm confused. Supernodes, proof of stake. So how does it work again?
Hello. Wow. It's quite technical, but I try to put it easier. I'm also trying to get with all the terms. So supernodes, imagine as a Superman. So I would say I'm an ordinary person here, but how can I just lift up a whole universe? No, I can choose the one who has the power to calculate, to process, to protect my data privacy. And we would have multiple supernodes. They are dealing with the data, and they store the data on their nodes, and I can just choose which one I can trust, which one I think they're capable of dealing with the data.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are having a little bit of problems with the streaming of the questions, but please get them coming because our tech person is working hard to make sure that the questions get fed to us, and we will answer as many questions as possible, so please don't stop the question flow. But let us get back to some other questions that I personally have for DATX. I understand that you guys have a relatively high token supply. It is like 10 billion. So as an investor, is that something I should be concerned with? Because I know that some people are like, oh, 10 billion tokens, that's like a lot of tokens. Should I, it's not gonna like go up in price, blah, 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 blah. What do you think? I mean, how would you assure the investor that is thinking of investing in DATX?
So we have a theory behind, of course. So our technical team already reviewed the market for digital advertising industry of the whole globe, and we would estimate there's a growing demand for digital advertising. And we all know that Bitcoin has a supply of 21 million, so it's smaller than our DATX, but it's fine because we have a growing market and it's already very giant market cap for the industry. So that's why we calculated per share how valuable a vote people could get with DATX, and we have everything just in consideration here, and we have this 10 billion total supply. But on the market at the moment, since we only had one round as a pre-token distribution, so it's 1.25 billion supply on the market at the moment.
Okay, and what exactly does the token do? Like, what is the function of the token? Do I get DATX if I am part of the user who is watching the ad in the DATX like ecosystem?
Yeah, most straightforward way. At this moment, if we are watching this live stream, you can get the airdrop, so now you have a bit of DATX. And when we establish DATX chain, so users play a role here on the ecosystem. They have a say on reviewing the ads. They can rate the ads and they can contribute to build the database. And that time they can incentivize and get reward with DATX. Also on Avato's platform, so we have publishers, the media channels, and we have the advertisers, the brands. When they want to make transactions, like deliver ads on the media channels, they can use DATX as a payment method.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The advertisers are buying DATX to use as a payment method, and they also get, and the users get paid in DATX, correct? At this stage, the publishers get the payment.
The publisher get the payment. So advertisers with DATX transaction is faster, is higher efficiency, and you could have the data combined with integrated to you as reports, and you can have higher ROI, return on investment, because you have a better efficiency to deliver the ads to the targeted audiences.
Now, I'm very curious about the team. What makes your team different from all the other teams in the blockchain space focusing on ad tech?
There's a business here. Avazo's business is already established. It's a global leading platform here, and there is already a business. We are doing actual things because we won't risk ruining the original business. And here we are an independent team at DATX, and I'm a digital marketing specialist. I want to utilize my specialty here in data analysis and in digital marketing performance review to help this ecosystem grow.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's my mission, it's my team's mission as well.
All right, so once again, back to the airdrop reminder. DATX has been very kind to offer more than 800,000 DATX tokens that will be airdropped. But here's the catch. You need to spread this live stream far and wide to all your friends and family right now, because we will only do the airdrop if we hit a minimum of 2,000 live viewers. And 1 second, what else? Oh, UID, 火币 UID. If you cannot find your 火币 UID, you have to go to 火币 Pro, click on Account and Security, and your 火币 UID will show up right there. At the end of the show, I will be announcing how many airdrop tokens everybody will be getting, so simply comment on the live chat with your 火币 UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam to qualify for the airdrop pool tier with HIT. Also, we have changed the message from 火币 UID at Vote on HatX to 火币 UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam. So please input the right UID followed by the right message, which is Blockchain Festival Vietnam. Once again, all tokens will be deposited into your 火币 Pro account within 3 working days after the official announcement is posted on Medium. We will now try to check out more Q&A, except that our screen has gone blank again because today is not a good day for text. So let us move back to Mona. What about the use case of DATX?
We are repeating this, or are we?
Oh, well, I mean, I would like to know more about, how actually advertisers can specifically benefit from DATX.
Let's switch on the slides, guys. Okay, so now I can explain. So for publishers, advertisers, users, there's different roles on the platform. And specifically for advertisers, with Avazo's DSP, demand side platform, Avazo's exchange platform, and it's a native ad platform for advertising. We have more comprehensive solutions with big data analysis and AI optimization algorithm. And finally, when you deliver advertisers, when you deliver your ads to your audiences, to the potential users, to your fans, you can see the consolidated reports and you have a better ROI. You know the pennies you spend on your ads, on the marketing budget is worthy. So that's our mission, and to build this protocol for the whole advertising ecosystem.
All right. So as you can see, I have a phone right here because tech has completely failed us once again today. Our screen is blank. We cannot see any questions, so we're taking it from the phone. And somebody else just asked a question from Lone. Where do you see the ad tech industry in 5 years? Do you think blockchain tech will play a huge role?
So, to answer this question, nobody can, or I'm not a prophet, I can't foresee, but I have a belief that with decentralized solution, we can actually make an impact. Nowadays, users don't have a say. They can't choose what ads are delivered to them. I don't know. I got interrupted all the time with the ads delivered when I use my apps. I dislike it. And in myself, I would like to see more useful, valuable, more beautiful ads delivered to me.
So you have a fan who is asking, will Mona be speaking at the Blockchain Festival? So do you want to promote your panel?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes, I am representing DATX to be at the Blockchain Festival in Vietnam. So come and see me, guys. Talk to me directly. Even if you want a job here, we have positions.
Especially if you want a job, because Mona needs very smart people who are very brave souls that are willing to go into the blockchain space. We are early movers and early adopters, are we not?
Yes, always. Let's do things as ASAP.
Yes.
When you're interested, just come to me. You can find my contact like on our website and reach us. We can talk.
All right, another question. What is the purpose of the token? We have probably answered this before, but let's just give a very brief, reply to this, because people are coming in and out of this live stream all the time. I think you should benefit the viewers and tell them again.
So, for advertising ecosystem, we established this protocol. So users have a say in here, and that's your vote. You use your DATX token as your voting rights. So you choose the ads, you choose the media channels you could trust, you would like, and you choose the advertisers you actually have a good relationship with. And that's one thing. And secondly, for the professional business side, the advertisers, publishers can do transactions with DATX. And thirdly, this is a big market. Investing in a DATX, I think you can grow with the whole industry, the whole business, and that's it.
All right, so we know that transaction speed is actually very important in programmatic advertising, given that the blockchain tech is not quite mature yet, and transaction speed is always a major issue. How do you solve this? Like, do you see this to be a major problem? I know because CryptoKitties just completely crashed Ethereum when it first came out, and is that going to be something that you guys are facing? How are you going to try to fix this?
Yes. That's, of course, we took this into consideration. It's an issue already happened here, and we would use DPoS. So people use your DATX token, vote for your supernodes, who you can trust and have the capacity to do the data processing to protect your user privacy. And
okay, hang on a second. I keep hearing this protecting user privacy. How exactly does DATX protect the privacy of the user?
So when users get in this platform, when you are a registered user here, you are presented with different channels, the advertisements, and you can choose, you can review on them, give rates on different ads, give rates on the channels, and you can choose the portfolio. It's like setting your own customized portfolio, delivering to you the ad content and the format. You can make your own, just make your own decision. You have a say in this.
Okay, and then what about transaction speed in terms of, decentralization sort of compromises the speed of transactions sometimes. And I understand that for ad tech, you guys actually need to move large volumes of data in a really short time. So do you find that to be, sort of like a weakness?
I wouldn't say. They're already actually in the more like traditional way, the centralized systems, they already have quite established solutions like the cloud solution or even data processing solutions. Here in a decentralized way, people use the DATX token to vote for their supernodes. And this why they are called supernodes, because they have larger and higher speed data processing capacity. And vote for them, they can do the calculation, they can do the optimization to let you have a better user experience. And that's the mechanism how it works. And with DPoS, you select your own supernodes, and we have the plugged-in based system architecture. So plug-in mechanism, we just update the system part by part. We can, every time when we need to optimize somewhere, we don't need to renew or redesign the whole system that could make it totally in a crash. We just update part by part separately, and we can just upgrade with a better security level, and also minimize the impact or the risk of data leaking to the whole eco.
What about the role of AI in DATX? Because I know you guys are huge on that as well. That's a huge component of DATX, correct?
Yeah, AI, just imagine that. AI is also tech knowledge. So there are already centralized solutions of AI, and many companies are prospering on exploring the AI optimization algorithms. And here we just use it in a decentralized system. So imagine this, is the beneficiary technology just used on our decentralized system?
And what about things like adoption rate? Because obviously whether the blockchain can succeed or not heavily depends on whether people want to use it. How does DATX plan to get more advertisers on board?
Yeah, can we just concerning this, we can actually check the slides of the introduction. Okay, last one, please. The earlier one? Oh, yes. Okay, so for the DATX, we have the benefits for different counterparties. The publishers get rewarded for better targeting or services, and they have the maximized cost per million, so they can improve the service to the advertisers. They have a better client service, and there's less user resistance and SDK incentives. For advertisers, we already got to know better ROI, better efficiency, and for the users, you have less invasive ads. You have information privacy respected. There are incentives for you to share the information, and actually with our user account system and behavior database, you can have unique encrypted blockchain storage. At the same time, you have your own consent-based user ownership for your data. So with this established on Avato platform, and if we go now to the first slide, we have so many advertisers, media channels, high quality channels, and we have the traffic well established there. When people realize DATX as a good decentralized solution for them, they integrate here, and we won't worry about the adoption rate.
Nice. Well, look, we have the questions again. Heaven is shining on us. Couple of questions from Vietnam. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce the Vietnamese names because I'm absolutely horrible, so I'm not even going to try. But the question is, how are you going to accomplish that application protocol?
Let me recap with that. Okay, accomplish the application protocol.
Which application protocol are we referring to specifically?
Let's not say application protocol. So I think you guys are referring to probably EOS, but DATX is different because it's not really like app-based. We imagine as ad. Well, so what composes the ad system? The channels, the media, so the platform for showing the ads, and demand side of the ads are known as advertisers, the brand owners, the operators of the companies, the business, and finally the users, but here important in our system. So the audiences choose the content, and here we just use the module to deal with the data, to define the metrics or dimensions of the data, and to construct the algorithm to process, like how to build actually the user profile. What about me? I'm Mona, representing DATX here, but I'm a user at the same time. How would you portray me? What do I like personally? So everything, we have a mechanism to build on. So it's more like the mindset. Instead of, we have applications and you guys are actually already using them. It's only a mechanism how to calculate, how to collect, how to store, how to process, and how to protect privacy. And that's the mechanism here. So protocol is about the trust. So what channels you trust, what people you are trusting.
Okay.
And can the advertisers trust the publishers?
Another question from Si. Can you share more on your team? How many people are in your team and what are their experiences?
So currently in my team for the operations, we have around 20 people, and we have a large team for taking part of the technical side. So there we developed in collaboration with Avato. So we have the collaborate team based in Avato at the same time. So we have our own blockchain experts and advertising industry experts, researchers, engineers, and also what else? Yeah, the business part. So we can expand the business all together, the whole globe, as the platform grows. So you have Facebook, and Facebook uses a service from Avato, and yeah, we can already have that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please keep the questions coming because now we actually have a feed and we can see your questions. Next question, will DATX be able to adapt to future blockchain technologies and evolve over time?
Yes. Okay, that's what I mentioned as well. DPoS, selecting the supernodes, and also plugged-in based system. So we can upgrade the whole system just using the different separated plugins. So you can have higher cohesion but less coupling. We upgrade the system by parts. As long as you see an issue, we fix it there. We don't need to redesign the whole system. And we can just always run in-field experiments. So we testify if it's better for the whole system, so we can expand the use. Otherwise, we keep it in a smaller scale. So it's flexible and it's less risk. Like I would say, it's more secure way of upgrading.
All right.
And evolve.
Another question from EXP Bear. When can we expect a first app?
Oh, the first app, DATX already launched on APX. It's the whole platform. Users probably get hard to see. Advertisers and publishers can already use it. And for the more user-oriented apps, just look forward. Yeah, with our partnership, I think actually we mentioned as well.
Yeah, we can just recap for the viewers because people are coming in and out.
So
yeah,
we can recap. It's okay. So, you see the cute dogs on the pets on game.com. So you can use DATX to buy your pets, and that's already the launched application as well.
All right, and is the DATX team a subset of Avato team? How big is the DATX team?
Sorry guys, don't mention this again. We are not a subset of Avato. Okay, Avato is our big partner, yes, and it's our launching platform. But here, DATX is an independent team. Mona, me here only represent DATX. But I work a lot with Avato's technical team because they're gonna help to build, to testify if our algorithm would fit in the advertising industry, if we provide a solution that meets the demand of their clients, known as publishers and advertisers. So yeah, I hope this clarifies.
Yep, so you've heard it, do not confuse them. Another question, is DATX related to OCN?
They're another independent team, so sharing economy blockchain project. So they are currently, I think there are a lot of news. I haven't catch up because I'm too busy here. Okay, but I know it's a quite strong team. You can see the old bikes all around the world. They have their own bikes here, and with the sharing economy partnership, I think they also partner with some shops. So differently, DATX is invisible. It's more like on the digital side, on your mobile devices, and sharing economy standing as OCN, they have the solution of the offline, the users, the actual applications, and the actual shops. And we have partnership to build the two ecosystem integrated. DATX provide the public chain solution, and the OCN would provide their cross-chain technology to integrate. So the users on DATX could benefit from the OCN's sharing economy, and also the OCN users could benefit from DATX ad services.
Okay, Andrew Lee wants to know, can you explain more about programmatic ads?
Well, it's gonna be quite a lot to talk about this. Programmatic ads. So imagine in the old times when you see your ads, probably you see off-site banner, you see a wall writing a good design, a painting, standing for some brand. They have their campaign. And differently on digital side, when people get to see the advertisement on the apps, on websites, even blogs, it has to be calculated, like what time to show, to whom, in what location, and in which format. Everything. We can have a lot of A/B testing. We can have optimization, and we have the rotating banners and stuff like those. So it's just using the big data solution to fit in the demands and the different profiles of the users and different features of the media channels. So it's more customized. It's simultaneously updated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question from Vietnam. Is it the same technology as ONT, ontology?
Same technology. If you mean blockchain, then
Well, I'm not very sure.
I'm not sure. It's
Please elaborate on your question if
can
you
I
want
say
to ask more.
this looks like a Vietnamese name.
Yeah, it's a Vietnamese name.
So if you want to know more, just come to me at the blockchain festival. I can explain to you more.
Yes,
But
Mona will be there to
this
answer
is-
all your questions.
At the moment, this question looks too general.
Yes. Okay, cool. Let's move on to DATX's roadmap.
Roadmap. Yes. So let's switch on the last slide here. As we say, oh, nice color. Okay. So actually, we're at early stage, known as stage 1. We are now about to integrate the ad platform and upgrade the ad content. At the moment, we are implementing incentive mechanism and set Avatu to accept DATX as a payment method. This is already realized. And we are about to establish in-feed native ads format. So let me explain a bit about native ads. As we said, it's the ad format that won't disrupt your experience on the app or a website. So it's inserted as a fluent way. And also we are customizing native ads and acquire active users. So this is stage 1, starting from now, actually a few months earlier, to the end of this year. And we will have stage 2. We will have power of identification, POI, behavioral data implementation, and we will also implement DATX chain, the public chain of DATX. We first establish user-oriented decentralized behavior database, and we improve the data foundation for ad ecosystem. And in the end, DATX chain launches as the pioneering blockchain for programmatic advertising. And this will be the next year's plan. And estimatedly, we will have DATX chain launch in mid of 2019. And after this, we will have the third stage, AI customized recommendation, and we help the ecosystem grow, and we enhance the value creation. So we've optimized the artificial intelligence-based personalized content recommendation system. Meanwhile, we developed the ecosystem anti-fragility mechanism. So anti-fraud, we don't want the bad players here ruin everyone's experience. And finally, we integrate the subsequent ad platforms, advertisers, and decentralized apps. And everything all together is a long-term plan lasting over 4 years.
Nice. So for the viewers who just rolled in to join our live stream, DATX is actually on HADX. First of all, congrats on the HADX listing.
Thank you.
I want to know, like, why did you guys choose to be listed on HADX?
So HADX here is a leading platform. Exchanges, they have actually well-established voting mechanism. So it's very strict actually. First of all, only the users with they're registered, censored, they have the right to vote for the hand-picked supernodes projects. And second, only the project winning the most votes can get listed. So people have a saying, use their HT Hobby token to vote for the project they want to see on the platform. And only the project who can actually be convincing and have an actual thing to do here can be listed.
So once again, if there's a token that you like, please participate in the voting on Haddix. We will have more information about that later, but back to the Blockchain Festival Vietnam that's happening next week. Once again, for those of you who just rolled into this live stream, Mona will be speaking on the second day on a panel, so please join us in Vietnam. And once again, if you want a job with DATX, or if you want a job with Huobi, we will all be there, so please come hit us up at the booth at Blockchain Festival Vietnam. We are going to go to the final Q&A now. Oh, the screen still works. Yay.
Nice, we're back.
We are back live.
Good to see your screen.
All right, so question from a Vietnamese friend right here. DATX different from other altcoins? One special feature that is different from others? You see, this one.
Okay, this one. Let's say the tokens, they share some features, of course, and here is different platforms, different collaborative business you are using, and different rights the tokens would actually endow you. You can vote with the DATX. It's not only like a cryptocurrency, it's your voting rights here in the system, saying what else you want to see. And even further, you can have other DAPP's influence as well with your votes.
Another question from Vietnam. Is your own public chain A-chain sidechain, which is forked from A-chain, or not? This question.
Forked? No. A-chain, I think they are another independent developer group. So we are actually developing our own chain, DATX chain. And we welcome the collaboration from A-chain. So when we have issued and solved the cross-chain technology, we can actually have a beneficial system and a mechanism to work together to combine the users.
Question from Song. Can you share more on what is POI?
POI, so put it simpler, is the power of identification. So the users here, you can portray yourself, me here as Mona and Pamela here. So we actually have the labels. We have been tracked with our data. And with the power identification, you can choose the one you want to present on the ad system. And you can be built with a comprehensive user profile to get actually the ads favorable to you. So that's the power of identification. First, you contribute to the system, you give your feedback, and you get incentivized by the DATX token. And then on the other way around, you are delivered with this power because they know you, the advertisers know you, the channels know you, they know your need, they know your preference. They can deliver more precise and favorable ads to you. And that's the power of POI.
So, question from Naman Gupta. What is the vesting period locked in time of DATX tokens for the core team, and what is the token distribution?
Okay. So we actually have all the public information on the site, and let me explain. So we have only one round. So note, please, we have only one round of token distribution, and we call it pre-token distribution from 7th of February to 28th of February, only valid and available on our official website. So don't trust that we have never partnered with any third parties here. So just get on here, and then we are on the market as the secondary markets here with a supply of 1.25 billion tokens, and that's the first stage. We haven't issued a second, and that's it. And we locked up 35% of the tokens for better grow the ecosystem, to develop our DATX chain, and to promise that we are developing a system that is beneficial to all.
Okay, here's a funny question. How confident are you guys about your project? I believe everybody will say yes to that question, very.
You know, as I am, I'm a confident but modest person. I see the world as a Bayesian. Oh God, that's a bit nerdy here. So I believe the possibilities of things, how things can develop. And I don't exclude that there are other direction to go. But here I think there's a big, large possibility that DATX would grow, would benefit everyone here. So join us and yeah, keep an eye on us. We are building and we also need your contribution and know more about us, and we welcome you.
Question from Roman. When will the mainnet be launched?
Mainnet. The mainnet DATX is now in development. Estimated launch time would be latest by the third quarter of the next year. So latest by Q3 2019.
Okay, question from Ong. Describe DATX in 3 words.
Shall I repeat this again? Digital advertising terminals. You asked me?
I think he meant to describe the project.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I think.
It's always hard to make things simpler, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Secure, efficient, sustainable.
Secure, efficient, sustainable. I hope that answers your question, Ong. This basically wraps up the Q&A part, and thank you, Mona, for joining us. Do you have any last words for viewers, or especially for women who are probably interested in the blockchain space but might be intimidated by the hordes of men who are on Twitter talking about tokens all the time?
I found this question interesting. Like when I was abroad, people came to me, hey girl, blah, blah, blah. Now, I actually want to say that I'm a person who is interested in fast-changing business models in avant-garde type of arts, and I am here representing DATX as an individual, independent person, and who has a belief in decentralized solution. And I happen to be a female, and that's it. If I'm a guy, I'm also fine, and girls, you are the same. So don't be just, I don't know, refrain from your gender or other even nationality, culture, background. No, it's not my belief. My belief is that you are a unique person here, and if you're interested in blockchain, and if you're even interested in blockchain festival in Vietnam, come and talk to us. Yes.
Once again, blockchain does not discriminate. We take in LGBT, we take in men, women, regardless of your sex and gender, and so join us in the space. Join us at the Blockchain Festival Vietnam. Mona will be there, and she will answer any more questions that you will have. Well, thank you so much, Mona. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, everyone, for watching us.
All right, so final update on the Huobi airdrop. We have changed the message of the Huobi UID at Voted Hadex to Huobi UID at Blockchain Festival Vietnam. So ladies and gentlemen, please remember the correct message is actually Blockchain Festival Vietnam, and we will only do the airdrop if we hit 2,000 live viewers. Let's see how many viewers we have now. 3,773. We are doing good, ladies and gentlemen, because we hit that number. We are going to the second tier, which gives out 199 tokens to each viewer. And we are congratulating everybody who has hit the second tier. Everybody will be walking away with 199 tokens each, and all tokens will be deposited into your Hadex account within 3 working days after the official announcement is posted on Medium. Once again, the winner list is out on Medium, and it is final and non-negotiable. We also want to take this chance to let you know that Huobi Pro takes in all your valuable feedback regarding Huobi Pro and Huobi Pro Talk, and also all our airdrop segments. Please continue to keep the messages coming. We love all your comments, and thank you so much for your support, and we will continue to update our airdrop system and process. Just a disclaimer, we would like to remind everyone that there are risks involved, and users are to exercise caution in trading. When in doubt, to the actions you should take, please consult your lawyers or other professional advisors. Once again, Blockchain Festival Vietnam is happening next week. We have a lot of Vietnamese viewers today, and I hope that all of you will join us at Gem City, Ho Chi Minh City, from the 24th to the 25th. Once again, let's go back to the site for Blockchain Festival. Once again, we are having 2 full days at Blockchain Festival Vietnam. The first day is on technology, and the second day is on applications. And on the first day, we have some really interesting speakers from founder of Kyber is going to be there, founder of Gennaro Network is going to be there, A-Chain is going to be there, and also we have somebody from Uber and Airbnb as well. Second day, Mona is going to be speaking on the panel at 11:50. We also have people from Top Chain who will be there, Mediblock, Huobi Global. It's going to be an interesting 2 days. If you want tickets, we have a 50% off discount code Huobi Talk. So if you are buying tickets on the Huobi website, on the Blockchain Festival Vietnam site, just click buy tickets and input your discount code. And also, students are going for free. And Mona wants to say something. Can we put the camera on to her? Last words, Mona, tell us.
Yeah, our last words. So, as today is our 1-month anniversary listing on HEDX, and tomorrow we're officially launching on Huobi Korea and KuCoin as well. So just keep an eye on the Twitter, Facebook, our messages, and have a say in this, and check out the Huobi offers.
Okay, hang on. So you guys are going to be on Huobi Korea tomorrow. What is your Twitter so that our friends can follow you?
So DATX official on Twitter and also Facebook. You can also drop us an email. Everything you can searching for at www.datx.co. So every contact method will be on our official website. Find us there.
Yes, Mona will be answering all your questions. Well, not Mona specifically, but somebody from DATX will be answering your questions. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, DATX is also on HEDX. It's been on HEDX since mid-April, and voting for HEDX concluded yesterday, 16th May at 1 p.m. Singapore time, and the next round will last for 5 days. It started on May 16th, 2 p.m., and will conclude at 1 p.m. on May 21st. So please go to the HEDX website to vote for your favorite coins. What are the tokens that are involved this time? Once again, RFR, YCC, PRA, PXC, CAF, Ecom, etc., etc. Please vote for your favorite coins. We have the rules and announcements on how exactly to do that on the HEDX website, HADAX.com. That's about it. So thank you for joining us, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Pamela Chi. If you have any more questions, please visit us on our website. Also, join us on our Huobi Talk Telegram. Search Huobi Talk, Huobi Pro Official Telegram. Search Huobi Pro Official, Twitter at Huobi_Pro, Instagram at Huobi Pro. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the links below, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Thank you for joining us. The format next week will be a little different. We are actually live streaming for 2 full days at the Blockchain Festival in Vietnam. So feel free to join us there. We would love to hear from you. We'll love to see you. And I hope that you guys are as excited as me to hear from the whole lineup of blockchain leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a fun afternoon. I will see you next time. Thank you.
See you.